Beautiful 35-degree weather in December. We're gonna take a ride. I gotta go pick up my vest, had some patches sewn on, and later when we get back, I am going to tell you which one I think is better, the street glide or the road glide. So definitely stay tuned. There she is, Mad Mac. Hope everyone is doing well. We are on the way to 100,000 subscribers. Almost there, guys. If you love the channel and you love the content, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. And today we are going to go over which touring bike I believe, in my opinion, is best. And we'll go over a lot of the different things regarding Road King, Street Glide, and Road Glide. Which touring bike is the right bike for you? And a bunch of other things. But anyway, we're going to take a ride. I'll let you guys hear the bike. I actually have to pick up my club vest from the patch lady. I had to get a couple other patches sewn onto it. So we're going to take a ride there. It's about 35 degrees out today, but it is sunny. If you guys are new to this channel, this is Mad Mac 2022 Road Glide. +2 GP cartridges in the front, diamond lane, +2 fork tubes, black anodized in the front. So we got +2 2 inches higher in the front, and we have +2 14-inch Legend Revo Arc shocks in the back. We got stage 2 475 2-into-1 Chromeworks Outlaw exhaust, which sounds absolutely insane. Salomon step-up seat, looking absolutely awesome in the black with the silver stitching. Got the Clockworks 11-inch Sport Flare windshield, zero 3D lighting front and in the back. We got the Advan Black Tour Pack in the back. We got the Santoro Fabworks crash bar in the front with the zero 3D light cannons in the front. Can't forget to mention the Arlen Ness mid controls, which gave us some unbelievable amount of ground clearance, road clearance. Now look how high she's sitting. No more floorboards or brackets in the way. Love it. Could take some nice twisty roads. And then over here in the cockpit we got our Kraus T-bar setup. I believe we got an 8-inch kickback riser with the ODI bar 4 inches up high, so it's about a 12-inch from the triple tree. We got 12 inches of height. We got some heated grips, Flow Motorsport levers. We have Memphis Shades hand guards. What did I forget? Hopefully nothing. Wearing Gerbing heating today. Heated my heated gear today because it is 35 out. Let me give you guys a cold start on this friggin' beast, because this exhaust, it sounds nuts. Listen to that. Oh, listen to that. Sounds ridiculous. All right, I got gas. That thing is running beast, sounding crisp in this cold air. Yeah. And of course traffic. What else is new? Hey, how are you?
I'm good.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Looks great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome.
Have a nice holiday.
Yes.
All right. See you soon. Okay. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Okay. New patch is sewn on, we're all set. But I'm actually super warm. It's only 35 degrees. I have a long sleeve shirt on, my sweatshirt and my heated jacket, and now I got my vest on, but I was already warm. Got World Trade Center right there, Empire State Building over there. We're right across the Hudson. Believe it or not, I'm actually too hot with the gloves on and the heated grip. 35 degrees. The heated apparel works so well. And if you guys are looking to get some heated apparel or looking to do a little more cooler or cold weather riding, check out my previous video I did a couple weeks ago. I go over basically everything I wear when it gets a little colder. I go over all my heated gear. Look at that view, huh? Ah, feels good. It's the path going into the city from New Jersey. Beautiful out, nice and toasty on this gorgeous December 35-degree day, baby. Listen to that thing, huh? It was a nice about hour-and-a-half ride. Round trip, all that damn traffic. Jeez, gotta love Jersey. Oh my God, and I tell you, people just lost their mind. They don't know how to drive. Man, we got lucky. Last week it rained for 2 days straight. Washed all the salt and brine off the roads. Roads are pretty clear. See if we could beat this truck to the turn. Sounds friggin' phenomenal. And bang these turns. All right, guys, we just got back from that beautiful ride. Nice and crisp. Bike is sounding absolutely amazing. These are the heated gloves that I wore today. My Hero Gerbing heated gear, 12 volt, directly right into the battery, and toasty as hell. Actually too warm for a 35-degree day. But anyway, I'm not actually going to take a lot of time discussing which one I think is better, Road Glide or Street Glide. I'm really not going to be talking about the Road King, because all three are the same bike. If you take the front fairings off of the Street Glide and the Road Glide, all three bikes are exactly the same. So obviously there's different configurations, but as far as the bike, the chassis, it's the same damn bike no matter how you look at it. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on discussing the differences between all the bike. I'm just going to let you know what I think is the best because I owned a Road King, I owned a Street Glide, and I owned multiple Road Glides. I'm sure most of you guys are aware, but let me just tell everyone, for the people out there that are new to Harley Davidsons, that are probably looking to get a new bike. The Road King, Road Glide, and Street Glide, the chassis, the bike is basically the same. The only difference, the Road King does not have a fairing out of the showroom floor. The Street Glide has the bat wing, which is connected to the fork. Meaning, if you turn the handlebars, if you move the handlebars, the fairing will move with the tire. If the tire is facing this way, so will your fairing and your light. The Road Glide has a fixed fairing, meaning that it is connected to the frame up under here and over here. And if you turn the handlebars, the front fairing does not move. That is the only difference between the Street Glide and the Road Glide. Now, I'm not really going to be talking about as far as looks, aesthetics, which one. I like them both. I do prefer the Road Glide. Years ago, I actually hated the Road Glide. I didn't like the Road Glide. I didn't like how it looked. I liked the Street Glide. I preferred the Street Glide better. But see, everybody changes. Now I love, having had the Road Glide, a couple of them, I love the Road Glide, and I don't think I would ever go back to a Street Glide. But having said that, I still love the Street Glide. I love all the bikes. I love the Road King, I love the Street Glide, I love the Road Glide. But as far as for myself, for me and the type of riding that I do, long distance touring, I'm on the bike a lot. For me, the Road Glide is absolutely by far my favorite touring bike. And I will tell you why. There is a huge debate, a huge discussion on YouTube, on the forums, everywhere. Even if you go to a rally or just hanging out with the guys, which bike is better, the Street Glide or the Road Glide? The big discussion is, on the Street Glide, a lot of people say because of wind, because on the Street Glide the fairing is attached to the fork, a lot of people say that you do feel buffeting or movement in the bars. But Street Glide owners, don't hate on me. I'm just gonna tell like it is. I had one before. But Street Glide owners will all tell you that you do not feel anything in the bars on the highway due to either wind or turbulence or whatever. I'm here to tell you that is not true. If you just think about it this way, if you sit on a Street Glide and hold those bars, if I take my hand and I only put a limited amount of pressure on one side of the fairing, will you feel it in the bars? Of course you will. If I go to the other side and push on that fairing, will you feel it on the bars? Absolutely. So here's where I think people kind of maybe, I don't know, either don't understand or maybe never felt it. On the Street Glide, my opinion on the Street Glide, if you are going up to maybe 60 miles an hour, okay, you're not going to feel, if anything, in the bars. If it's windy or turbulent, wind coming off a truck, you're really not going to feel it. But I'm telling you now, anything above 60, you feel it in the bars, especially if you're up into the 70, 80, 90 mile an hour speeds. You're going to feel it in the bars, especially if it is very windy outside or if there is turbulent air coming off of other vehicles, crosswind, or turbulent air coming off of a semi. You're going to feel it. I've had Street Glides before. You definitely feel it. I've ridden other people's Street Glides before. You feel it. So if you haven't went up to those higher speeds, chances are you're not going to feel it. And obviously, you're probably going to be the one saying, nah, you don't feel anything. That's not true. You definitely feel it. It's just a law of physics. The fairing is attached to the fork. Any kind of different pressure on that fairing, whether it's left or right, it's going to translate that energy into the fork, which in turn translates the energy into the bar, and you're going to feel it in the bars, period. So I could talk about this until I'm blue in the face, but obviously your true Street Glide fans, will not admit that. But like I said, I've had all of the bikes. I love them all. Looks are obviously subjective, so that's why I'm not going to be talking about that. But as far as I think the main thing that we talk about when we say street glide versus road glide, which one is better? I would say two things. Definitely the road glide is better if you're going to be doing long trips and you don't want to feel any of that buffeting or movement in the bars. I've heard a lot of people say it gets you tired. No, it's not going to get you tired. Are you going to feel it? Yeah. Does it feel unnerving or scary? No, not really. But you could feel it. You could feel it at higher speeds, turbulent air, so forth. Like I just said before, it definitely translates into the bars. It's just a law of physics that you cannot change. This fairing on the road glide is attached to the frame. But what I could tell you is even at high speeds, when we were riding in Nebraska and Colorado, oh my God, South Dakota, through the Great Plains, let me tell you, crosswind, what happens is on this type of bike where the fairing is stationary, fixed to the frame, when you get high winds, stuff like that, turbulent winds, it moves the whole bike. It moves the whole bike. So it doesn't necessarily, you're not going to feel it in the bars. You're going to feel the whole bike moving. Unlike the street glide where the fairing is attached to the fork, you are going to feel it in the bars. Sometimes a shimmy, sometimes it almost, I don't know, feels like not a wobble, but almost feels like your front wheel kind of is out of balance. It only happens at the higher speeds. You're really not going to feel it at 50, 60 miles an hour. It's at the higher speeds, very windy, turbulent air, or turbulence coming off of other vehicles or semi-trucks and so forth. But without a doubt, you definitely feel it. I don't care what anybody says. You'll definitely not change my mind about this one. All of the bikes are absolutely gorgeous. Love the Road King Street Glide, Road Glide. But like I said, for me, the Road Glide is king now with the stationary fairing. The only thing I could tell you is another debate is which one gets better wind protection. I'll have to say, because on the newer road glides, you see those holes inside the fairing. You have one here, but this one you have a button to where you could close that vent. On the older models, you could close that vent. They took away the vent on the newer models. I don't know why. Not good, because I definitely feel a lot of wind coming through these two holes right here. So as far as wind protection, let's say both bikes, Street Glide, Road Glide, have the same size fairing, same seat and all that. I think the Street Glide might have it as far as a little better, like a bubble pocket, that you sit in with not turbulent air inside, only because of these holes on the newer models. But as far as wind protection, both bikes have great wind protection. Now, another debate also is which one is better at slow speed maneuvering. Honestly, I'm gonna probably have to say the Road King. That's probably why police and law enforcement have used it for many years, because there is no big fairing in the front to block your view. There is no fairing attached to your forks, which probably in return obviously equates to more weight that you have to turn. The Road King has nothing except for a plastic windshield in the front. So, I mean, all bikes, if you are experienced, if you practice, I don't see any problem, any issue operating any one of these bikes at slow speed. Obviously, the Road King is the lightest bike because it doesn't have a fairing. They're all the same bike. So again, looks are subjective, whichever one you go for. If you do massive amounts of miles on the bike, 20, 30,000 a year, my recommendation, definitely go with the Road Glide. But let me know in the comments. I'm sure you guys are buzzing and itching to get a comment in. I want to know from you guys what you guys think I just said about the Street Glide actually having some movement on the bars in high speeds, turbulent air, very windy days, or turbulence coming off of a vehicle or semi trucks. Let me know what you guys think, but that's, again, my opinion. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Let's get to 100,000. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.